This is Greer. He's with Refuse Fascism, with the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, and one of the co-conveners of this event is Martin Luther King Day rally in March. I give you Greer.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, I should say, everyone. Today, we are here, and I tell you what, our commitment shows because we don't care about the cold. That's not a factor because we're on mission, right? We don't care about the rain. Why? Because we're on mission. We don't care about anything that's going to stop us from bringing justice to our communities. Dr. Martin Luther King gave his life and committed his life to the service of humanity. His commitment has changed not just our community, not just our world, but he's changed every facet of our culture, everything that we do and we think about. One of the greatest leaders that ever lived in the spirit of commitment and service. But I want to say another word that to me describes the commitment of Dr. King, and that's courage. Courage. Our communities need leadership that's going to stand up. Our communities need leadership that's going to speak out. Our communities need leadership that's going to stand against injustice. This week, the Department of Justice released a report, and what did it say? It said that hundreds of young men and women, minorities, black, white, Latino, had been violated. Their rights have been violated. Why? Because of police brutality, more specifically. Why? Because these are folks who really don't understand the laws in a lot of cases, but yet and still they were taken advantage of. We can't allow our folks, our people who don't know, who are indigent, who don't understand the laws, we can't allow them to go without a fight. We can't allow these young men to be arrested and thrown in jail and locked up and thrown away with the key because someone else wants to take advantage of their human rights. We will not allow our communities to go down in shambles and to change in the landscape of the community to change because someone wants to be an agitator, wants to be wicked, wants to be evil. I can tell you in the penitentiaries across the country, starting in Illinois, there are dozens, hundreds of stories of folks who have been locked up through injustice. Hundreds and thousands of folks who they didn't have a chance at right to fight for life. They didn't have a chance for someone to stand up and say, we're going to defend your rights. That is why we're here today. We are here to defend the folks who can't defend themselves. We are here to say in a strong, resounding message that we need justice. We don't have City Hall. City Hall hasn't given us justice. That's what that report said. We don't have the State House. We have a governor who doesn't care about the rights of indigent folks, who doesn't care about the rights of poor folks, who doesn't care about the rights of seniors. If you look around in our communities, you can see it. It doesn't go far. We don't need the Department of Justice to come down to our communities and tell us that these folks' rights have been violated because we're in tune. We walk down the streets and we hear these stories every day. So guess what? Now it has to be a change because we don't even have the White House anymore. We have an illegitimate, I'm going to say that again, illegitimate person who was elected through a process, for me, that was not right. He was helped by another country, Russia, and that's what we know right now. But we don't even have to look far to know that this person doesn't care about our communities because he never did. He has a track record that shows he doesn't care about our communities. So now we don't have City Hall, we don't have the State House, we don't have the White House. Guess who's got to stand up and be a voice? We do, you and I. We have to be the voice, and that's why we're here today. We don't care about snow. We don't care about rain. We care about the precious value of human life. We are here to say no. In the name of humanity, we will not allow our communities to go down without a fight. We're here to say no. In the name of humanity, we will not allow our people to be abused and not be a voice for them. We're here to say no, that the life of Dr. King today has merit, and that everyone needs to understand that this commitment has to take loyalty. It has to take folks who will stand up and say, hey, we're not going to let injustice happen. Dr. King dedicated his life to justice. He lived his life for justice. The least that we can do is live our lives every day for what Dr. King lived for. That's justice. So we're here to say no. We will not allow it to happen. Not this time, not this day and age, not in 2017 January. We are standing, we're committed. If it's 3 of us, we're standing and committed to the last man. We are here. It doesn't matter if it's 10, 12, 200. It only takes one person to make a difference in the quality of the life of another. So we are here to say no, we will not let injustice happen. Each one teach one. We will stop Trump. We will stop this regime. We will stop this regime eventually. Maybe he will be inaugurated on the 20th. But we're going to stand up and we're going to be a voice against this oppression. We will not stop. Our efforts will go forward. And I want to say this, it's not just us. You may see 12 people here, but our numbers total in the hundreds of thousands. Not just Chicago, but New York. Not just New York, but Los Angeles. Not just Los Angeles, but Florida. What about our big coalition that's down in D.C. right now? Not only do we have a national coalition, but we have an international coalition who are standing up and saying that we will not, in the name of humanity, we refuse to allow fascism to continue to take root in our country. We are standing up with a strong voice, and today we are saying no. Say it again. Let's say it no. Let's say it again. Let's say it no. What's going to happen on the 20th is that a president-elect will be elected in the United States of America that will represent someone. But I'll tell you what are we telling him? You're not representing everyone. Are you representing us? Are you representing our communities? Are you representing anyone who believes in human rights? Are you representing justice? Are you representing the fight for human decency? So today we say in the name of humanity, we say no. Our message is resounding. We will stand here. We will continue to stand here without fail. We are here to say no.